Sorry about that. Hey Capricorn, what's going on? This is Solo here with Solo's Tarot. I am here for your April 2021 general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or wherever it falls into your chart. Take out the time to subscribe to the channel, like and comment if anything does resonate with you. If it does not resonate with you, then, I don't know what to tell you right now, except check back later or check with some of your other placements. I would like to be able to help you out with any messages, but if I don't have those to give, then I just don't. So anyway, let's get into your reading, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or wherever it falls into your chart. Yeah, that part. Anyway, let me just go. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. First of all, I'm going to say this. Let me get this first. There is this energy, man, that's really like amped up. Look, understanding. It's this real amped up energy that's here. And I'm not really sure if it's you, Capricorn, or if it's someone around you with this energy, but it's really kind of like ready to move, almost like a Knight of Swords energy, movement without really thinking fast or something like that. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I have this in your chart that has something to do with that energy. But that energy is pretty strong. So I want to make sure. I literally had the double sage before I even started, and I still got the sage going literally as I speak because of how strong that energy was. So it's just, I don't know if it's an irritation or what it is, but let's see what messages are here for you for April 2021, Capricorn. You need to know that you are good enough, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but you also need to know that there's some fears that you may need to work through. And you may have a fear of thinking that you may not be good enough for a situation, whether it's a person, place, or a thing. You could be in a little bit of a hermit mode. You could be trying to go off to yourself about something simply because you may not feel like you're good enough for this cause, whatever this situation is. And let's see. Okay, so you need to, it's time for you. So why is Capricorn? Well, you know what's weird is I looked at my readings, right? I looked at the list of readings to see what readings have I not done, and I realized that I believe this is the first, one of the first Capricorn readings, right? So, Capricorn, you are last but not least when it comes to being told to follow your North Node. Right now you got don't let the past hold you back in reverse. So you've been letting the past hold you back and you're being pushed by the universe to be reminded, don't let it happen. This is South Node energy in reverse. It's time for you to turn around and go the other way. You need to know that you're good enough to do this and head this way. Whatever this is, you're good enough for it. I think that you'll be well-deserved or whatever it is. It's a fear. It's a fear that's making you turn around. It's a fear that's making you go run towards your comfort zone. You got to go back. Let's see what this is pertaining to for you. Then I'm going to check some slight clarifications before I give you a storyline with some advice. But, yeah, it's looking like, it's this discovery. This is self-discovery here also. And you could be insecure for sure about some things, But this is, you could also be discovering a love here. This is about work. You could be putting in work, too much working on other things to try to keep your mind off of certain things. It's time for you to go ahead and push out whatever this baby is that's needing to come out, you see? And this is starting with you forgiving yourself and other people around you so you can be able to see the confidence in you that you are good enough to move forward, whatever this situation is. This is talking about expansion. Look, you think it's a game? Capricorn, what you got going on? Why you so irritated? You haven't had me irritated. So thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. Look at how these cards on that. Because something feels a little weird to you, Cap. I might need to think about this one for a minute. This is some strange energy I'm catching. It's almost like somebody may feel like their toes getting stepped on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. It's something about expansion and growth that's here for you. And you just need to know that this is coming your way as long as you get ready to go ahead and follow your North Star. I've been telling everybody lately, follow your North Star. It's time. Something about that moon, man. It was that new moon. It really did change some things, and now it's being full again. And now it's like you're catching the late end of the stick, I feel like. But maybe it's because it's just, I took forever to get your reading out. So that's my apologies. If it's my fault, I'm pretty sure you're not going to get in trouble for not getting the message on time. Especially if you really haven't received the message. Some of you may have received this message and have chose not to do it. You see this renewal coming out in reverse? Some of you chose not to, go refreshing yourselves and go ahead and get yourself prepared to move the fuck on into the North Node energy. You're still wanting to follow this South Node energy. You see how it's comparing? I'm not even going to pour that out the deck. I'm going to turn that around. Put it back like it was because you're recovering. Somebody being still. Being still when it comes down to your expansion. I'm not even going to remove that out. I just feel like it was peeking and wanting to show you this is what you're doing. You're not trying to renew something. It's time to let out the old and in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. Don't let the past hold you back in reverse. For Capricorn, please show me what that's pertaining to. Okay, something almost flew off my table. This expansion. Jupiter energy is here that's real strong for you, Capricorn. And I mean, if you have your Jupiter in Capricorn, you definitely, some of you could have your Jupiter in Capricorn, and it's telling you that it's time to put in this work, this work that you need to put in so you can grow that. So some of you need to be aware of that. If you got Jupiter in Capricorn, check your birth chart. You might have Jupiter in Capricorn for some of you, just because you have, you could be a Capricorn with Jupiter in Capricorn. Then again, you might just be another sign with Jupiter. Just check your shit. Anyway, so you got balance here coming out in limbo. So you're stuck trying to balance out a situation here. You're trying to figure something out. Somebody got their arms crossed. Somebody pissed. Somebody is impartial about some shit too. But it's three people that's a little upset or looking the other way or something like that. Maybe a male and two females for you. Red hair, blonde hair, brown hair. Somebody is a little impartial, but they feel like they may be getting pulled to more of the masculine energy. I'm not understanding, but there it is. Someone may feel like they're getting weighed out. I don't understand that energy, but this is a stuck energy. I guess it's time for me to, and this is justice also that's going to help bring this balance. But right now it's like you're overlooking it, and right now it's actually, you're going to miss your fucking boat. I said goat. Oh my God. Bye. You're going to miss your boat. You're going to miss your ship if you're not careful. Oh my God, you are the goat. Did you just have me? Bye. Okay. Look, I'm not finna do this shit with you today. Capricorn, I don't know what you got going on, but I ain't got no business talking sheep, okay? So we not finna, I don't know how to talk sheep, and I just did that shit. So, like, can we not do that? This, Lord have mercy. Let me pause for a minute. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. I had to give myself a thought. Okay, so let me try to get into this reading, back into this reading, right? I don't usually do that, but this is not my energy I'm dealing with. I am dealing with Capricorn's energy, and I have no idea what you got going on in your life right now. But You got, like I say, don't let the past hold you back in reverse. And we got that, but you need to know that you are good enough. You need to know that whatever this is that you're dealing with, you're beautiful enough. You're perfect for this job. You got it. So, don't take the imbalance out of your own shit because you don't feel like you're worthy of your prize. Okay? Now, this is justice that's here, and this balance is being stuck, when it comes down to your growth and expansion. And some things, you may have to lose some to gain some, yo. It may be some bittersweet situations coming along that's going to help bring and push this expansion in for you. You just may have to lose some to gain some. You may have to gain some in order to lose some. However, that scenario works for you. But you definitely are in a position to where you're stuck in your south node. If this is your first time getting the message, welcome to your north node walk. Your yellow brick road. You're finally on it. You're off to see the wizard, however you want to see it. But it's like you need to know that you got to let go of that old you. So whatever it is, check your birth chart. Check out your south node energy. Check out who the old you was, because now you need to introduce yourself, welcome in the new you. So let's go when it comes down to don't let the past hold you back. And reverse. Ooh, wait. Look. You got at the bottom of the deck the Page of Swords. So this is some type of message of strategic energy coming in, whether it's to deceive you, whether it's to help you along the way, whether it's to give you the strategy and the map out that you need to move forward. But this is what you've been, it looks like you've just been deceiving yourself. It looks like you've been, you probably need to take a real look and reflect on some things so you can have a better understanding, because sis, whoever you are, Look at this shit. How you get a double? This is a warning. This is a hell of a warning. You can't, and this is a 10, because this shit right here can bring an ending that you caused. You bring it upon yourself because you crying over spilled milk over something that you walked away from, something that you may have turned your back on. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Right now, I really don't see your energy, but I see you may be reflecting over a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And there's something right here that I'm finna check out because it's peeking. It's peeking. You may have felt like you're losing a Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, but this is Sagittarius energy here. So we got this. Okay. So we got somebody crying over spilled milk over maybe this Queen of Wands energy, someone that they may have lost or walked away from. I could have turned their back on them, whichever the case. You didn't win. Somebody's crying over spilled milk with this, and they're just still crying over spilled milk. That's just period. And this is just that's what's happening. And so this is overriding this situation, and this alone, this constantly crying over spilled milk, not making no moves to move on forward. This is crying over shit that you done already left behind and walked away from, yo. This is you feeling that rejection though over time. And you may just need to get out of this energy when it comes to this Queen of Wands. Now, whoever this Queen of Wands is, male or female, this is somebody that's sexy. This is somebody that's, this is a phoenix coming out too. Our phoenix rising. To me, it is. It's a format of the phoenix rising. The thing about it, is that she's in a position to where she already done been through that shit. I don't need to hear it no more. I know what to do now. But, this is really the energy that you should be in. But it's like somewhere down the line, you're still crying over spilled milk. Or, when it comes down to this person. Right now, I'm seeing this is the only person that's here. It's a page here, but that page is to me, that's more of a message. And this is why, this is what you should be, this is, you're not letting your past, this is what you're doing to let your past hold you back. You're crying over spilled milk when it comes down to either this Sagittarius, some of you could be crying over spilled milk when it comes down to a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or a Sagittarius. But a strong ass energy when it comes to the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And it's a warning here. I feel like when it comes down to this crying over spilled milk, because you can really cause an ending. You can miss out. Then you can miss the boat. That 10 is an ending, yo. That 10, even though it's a 5 of cups, you know, cups 10s, and they're normally like the 10 of cups, but this is like the 10 of cups in reverse. Because this ain't happiness. This shit feel bad, yo. Period. So let's keep going. When it comes to this balanced energy that needs to be checked out, that's stuck in limbo. Could be some choices that you need to make that's coming back from the past about a new beginning. Some of you could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Seriously, feeling a little bit like maybe there is some type of blockages here that may be keeping you from getting this. Or you may feel like this person doesn't want you or you don't want them. This could be Emperor status energy where some of you could be dealing with a company or a business or a boss, CEO or something like that, yo. And this is something that's been that's coming to you, and it's a little doubled up at this point. Capricorn, whatever this is it may be sitting probably because it isn't taking too fucking long to come towards you. So I feel like, and you see this doubled energy did show up. I just look back down at that, but by shuffling the cards, it's doubled energy also, and it's coming in from the Emperor. They want to work on having something with you, maybe. It's supposed to be coming together, but they probably be coming in so fast you may think it'll. Sometimes when shit come in fast, you lose it fast, right? So, you know, it may seem that way, but I think there's more of a commitment more than you think. It just may seem hot and steamy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we got an ending here. A detrimental ending. Somebody needed to drop some shit and they did, and it may have hurt. Yeah, look, it hurt to drop that. It was you felt defeated. Somebody really went by all means to get you in a position, yo. Look, but you're the Empress, and you had to walk. They have to watch you walk away from a situation, Empress, if that's the case. Or you're walking away from an Empress because you may feel defeated. You may need to check your shit again. Now, Empress, they could be dealing with the Virgo, Cancer, not Pisces. I don't want to say Pisces. Pisces normally ain't putting the Empress stats, but I can't tell you who you are to the stars, So if you are an Empress, you're an Empress. It is what it is, but it's Virgo energy here, Taurus energy here as well, Libra energy also. But Capricorn, this is either you walking away or there's a death. This could be a really bad ending that can come in here. Let me see what this card look. This is your 10 of Pentacles. That's why it could be fucked up. You actually got some type of, you do got guidance, you do got help, and you actually got even past help to help you get through this cycle. You got people from your past, whether it's from your past life or some, exes or even memories or something that you know about that can help you get through this situation. So it's like you really got the assistance that you need to help see what you need to see. But before you decide to really just look at it, wipe your face. It don't matter if you're crying or not. Clear them eyes. Clear your eyes or clear your emotions. So you're able to really see what you still got. Because you really got, okay, this is a 10 too, yo. Just like I say, you may have, it's some double time shit that has been spilt for you. But you really got double time shit that you still got standing to create. That's the thing. And emotions left, people that care and shit like that. You got to look at the cup that's like, I can't stand nobody to look at this cup half empty. But you got to understand that this cup is half full, and really it's not even half full. It's more, all you got to do is turn around and it's actually filled right back up. It's actually gonna bring more to you than what you lost. This is the thing. So, but it's like, it's kind of like this extra devastating feeling too, though. But sometimes that's the task. That's the part that we gotta get through sometimes, because that extra devastating feeling. Just imagine what good can come out of getting through a feeling that gave you a double time punch, and feeling defeated when you really know that you're a fucking Empress. or feeling like you were defeated, you couldn't come to this Empress. So this is an Empress here. And I feel like with this saying you are good enough with this expansion, and that you need to actually work through your fears. Some of you could be a Scorpio or a Virgo. And it's actually saying that nothing is set in stone. Because guess what? You have to make it set in stone. If you don't believe that it'll be balanced for you, if you don't believe that this person is for you, if you don't believe that this situation, this job, this house, or whatever is for you, and you're not making it yours, you're not claiming it, so you giving it away, you pushing it on, you pushing this on to somebody else. Right now, this is imbalance. This is time out of balance. This will be coming into balance. This is you moving out of it. You see, it's like a clock. I don't know who's ticking this bitch, but this is what's coming out of balance is this Ten of Pentacles. Why? Because somebody crying over spilled milk because they're still in their self-know energy. They in their comfort zone and they scared to come out their comfort zone and do something that they probably wouldn't usually do, or something that, is just outside of themselves, worrying about either what people think, worrying about what people will do. But in the midst of it all, this is something that may grow for you. You can't think and worry and give two fucks about what somebody else think, because at the end of the day, they not gonna stop making their money. They not gonna stop dating who they date. They not gonna stop doing shit, and it's not their job to stop doing it to please you. You're here to please yourself. Once you're pleased, you can get with somebody or the next situation and become pleasure with that within those walls, as long as it's an equal give and take, because both of y'all are pleased with yourselves enough to where you can bring pleasure to each other. You don't go looking for it. Don't be like this trying to expand. You can't do it that way. It's not gonna work. You have to make sure that you are satisfied. You at a certain peace with yourself first before you can actually decide to say, okay, well, it's time for me to expand in, or expand with somebody, or try to open up with somebody. And this is gonna be what? Bittersweet. It's gonna be bittersweet as fuck. Why? In some places, in some positions, shit, people might say something, be talking about you, might be worried about what other motherfuckers got to say with this gossip shit. You might have to think and be like, I don't want to do this because No, fuck them. You know why? Because you got to follow your instincts, sweetie. You got to do what's best for you. You can't sit and rot worried about what the next motherfuckers around you gonna say, because they can't do what you was doing. Do you think for a moment that if they could, that they would? They probably would, especially if they could make money from it or something like that. And then you got people that still want to do certain shit because they want to, they think that's the way to do it. They hurting themselves. So it's just petty, I hope you understand what I'm really saying with that. So you got to do it for you. You can't get two fucks about nobody else. You can't worry about sparing other people's feelings, because this is what the universe gonna do. They're gonna give you one time. They're going to warn you one time. They might give you a couple of warnings, actually. It depends on how you catch heed to them. To go ahead and make the move, do what you got to do. They're here to give you this refreshing. They give you that warning. They'll send the motherfucker down to tell you. Send the motherfucker down to give you a drink of water, to point you to the right way to go. That's why he got that. He's standing right there at the road. All he got to do is turn around and point to it and say, this is the way. You can take these 2 motherfucking daffodils to eat, because you can eat them along the way. You know what I'm saying? These sometimes this is like that manna that came from the sky to help them eat when they was in the wilderness. Blase, blase. You don't know where some shit come from, but it's going to be blessed with you as long as you step along the path. You will have that peace of mind to move around. But also what comes with peace comes bullshit. So stay ready. So let's give you some water to drink too. Matter of fact, I got 2 cups for you. Because you're on your way. Because once you get on this path, you're going to probably run into your cup. Meaning your twin flame or counterpart or somebody that's along the way to help you along the way. And that's this earth angel that's coming here for you. That's who's here, right here. And they're here to begin you on your path, and they're going to come somewhere in between. Whenever you need them, they're going to be there. That's what they do. They're here to bring change. This 4 makes 5 and restoring for you with that 1. That's here for you to rebuild, you to come in, rebuild with this 4, and then put that together with that 5 to create this change in your life. Once we're off to see the wizard, you know what I'm saying? The wonderful wizard of wherever you at. Call it out. Claim that shit. Claim it. So this is what's up. They want this. This is about your money. But this is a detrimental ending of something that could play with your money. Why? And I ain't saying your money as in money, but this is your stability. This is where you feel content. This is your happiness. This is you being straight. You know, whether you're straight with somebody or whatever the case, it looks like this is somebody. It looks like you're gonna miss it or some deal. I don't see really. It's a lot of emotions that's broken about this, and it looks like it's coming from you because. And you're sad while you're sitting in your fucking comfort zone. And I'm actually being led to the hoodoos. I'll pull out 2 different decks to choose from. That one of them may give more of a darker energy than the other one. But I do want to be able to have an option with every sign when it comes down to the energy changes. Every deck doesn't read well for every sign. So especially for the certain messages that need to be given. So Hoodoo wants to come out in Libra energy. Something could be justice coming in for you. So, you know, and you may be in a position. Now, I had to explain to someone last night about divine court and about court. Because also, you know, you hear a lot of other readers and stuff talk about court. Somebody got to go to court. You know, somebody like that. You know, when sometimes you're like, damn, I ain't got nobody got to go to court. But you really realize that something happens, it makes sense because the things that they're talking about make sense, but it's a lot of metaphorical words that's being spoken, right? And so, like, say for instance, if like with me sitting there saying it's just as somebody going to court, I had to explain to somebody, well, I explained to someone last night to help them understand while I was giving them a reading that you know, that if you see someone going to court in a reading, in some cases they may not go to court for real, especially if you know that you don't have any real legal matters going on. But sometimes when you're sitting with that person, like, hey, we need to sit down and have a talk. We need to talk about this situation. That's all. Court is in session. Court is in session when it's like that, because what's happening is you have to sit down, communicate, defend, deliberate. You still got to go through all of these before something is being judged. You're getting all your information poured in, your evidence, left and right, shit here and there. You're going to argue back and forth. You're going to probably take a space, a recess, and get the fuck back. Fights pop off in court, and who knows? Shit, you got to have witnesses here or there every now and then. So shit, you know, it is what it is. But this ain't necessarily got to be the court of law when it come down to getting up and going downtown to whatever city or community that you from and sitting in the damn courtroom looking crazy as hell with a motherfucker that's got a suit on like this. You already know you like, man, I might as well go and start crying over my spilled milk right now. Nah, it ain't got to be that type of court. But this is also, keep in mind that this divine justice, there's divine judges here. And we sometimes we deal with court all the time and don't even be realizing that shit. You got to check your shit now. And this ain't just about checking your chart when it come down to that. That's just check yourself. Check yourself. Anyway, sorry. Let's keep on shuffling. Some of you definitely are, you know, may have a court case coming up though when it comes down to, you know, choosing which direction that you need to take. Some of you have already crossed over the bridge and, you know, you got helpers helping you along the way. Some of you may see people, see situations, and see the unseen but you are able to chill and relax on this stuff. But meanwhile, you also partner up with some in some cases. Some of you may do this in secret. So I need to know that this is something you may need to keep to yourself and not be telling everybody this defense is good here. There's defenses. You'll be defended when it comes to the unseen, your ancestors and everything, but they won't show you how they'll hurt the next motherfucker for you. Some of you got some work to do. Side note, thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. When it comes to Capricorn, it's the message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for April 2021. Capricorn, you want a rebuilding situation. Some of you could be dealing with the twin flame energy here. So you got to really look out for this. Some of you could be having a child as well. And some of you definitely need to pay attention to that placenta. I'm being told to talk about the placenta real quick and make sure that you understand how healthy, more so that you think, especially if you keep yourself clean, your surroundings clean and stuff like that, which you're supposed to do all the time any damn way. But it's like people don't, so I don't know. But it's like the 4 of sticks. This 4 of sticks is about, and somebody need to know that the placenta. Get your placenta. Get the baby's placenta. Get the baby's placenta. Take it home. Ask them about it. Talk to them about it. Do your own research and find out how healthy it is to have that placenta for you and your child. Keep it in the freezer. Put up nicely. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You can use it as gradually as needed. Do your research when it comes to the placenta, because if you're having a child, this is something you need to know. Take the placenta home. That placenta, you can request that your placenta. It belongs to you. That it came out of your body. It's a part of you and your child. They don't have the right to take that from you. And they really don't ask questions about it because they don't want you to say nothing about it. They want you to be so jacked up you ain't thinking about that goddamn placenta, so they can take that motherfucker and do everything. Get your placenta. Please. And if they say they can't give it to you, they're lying. I don't give a damn what state you're in, what country you in. It's your birthright. It's your right to take home everything you came to the hospital with. Don't let them tell you nothing different. Just saying. But this is about this placenta, for some reason I'm seeing is something that, so it's a piece of something that you have that can bring birth back to a situation, that can bring, healing to a situation here. And this is what, this situation about this crying over spilled milk. Oof. The way it flipped back around. I don't know if you saw that, if the camera even caught that shit, but I tried to flip it back, but This is somebody. Oh, somebody could be doing some dark magic. Somebody could be wishing bad things on you. Somebody, so when you say dark magic, black magic, whatever, it don't necessarily mean that somebody got to be in there on some hoodoo voodoo shit. It just don't mean that you got to be doing no extra ass shit. But it's like, so I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm very in my I'm like super in my masculine energy a little bit today, so bear with me. My bad. That's crazy because I'm just fuck it. But it's like somebody I feel like may have had bad intentions, ill intentions, not thinking good of you in the situation, and it could have you feeling like you're sad and crying over spilled milk. That something was not manifested, or if it wasn't manifested properly, there was no growth here. Now, whatever this was, or you may be feeling this way when it comes down to, this is the storyline. You feel like there's no growth, and so you're crying over this spilled milk. I'm watching how the cards jumped and where they jumped at. You know what I'm saying? I know how to place them, but I'm watching how they fell out my hand, and it's like there's no manifestation, there's no growth. You're looking at the situation badly. And you can look at something so badly to where you can actually just, have it move the other way. Trust me,